Hey everybody, you're gonna get sick of seeing this sweatshirt. I should go change, but I'm not going to. Let's be honest. Um, I made all these videos in one day. It's a series of ideas for you, basically an idea generator. Um, Another idea, which I had great success with, I mean, really good success with, was museums. And when I say museums, I'm referring to any museum. I did a lot of Europe, a lot of US. There's still lots of places I haven't written. But you look on these towns. One fan pack collector used to always get the uh, visitors guides from different cities. He'd write to the visitors bureau, get the guides, and those are a wealth of information for you. So in there might be a little museum that I'll only have in that town. Again, caution because after the pandemic, the economy, of course, as you all know, sucks. So these little museums, A, they might be closed up. B, they might have gone part time. C, they might not afford it. Actually, I should make C A because C is most important. So do not get upset with anybody that says, I'm sorry, I can't afford to send you anything. But anyway, you can find the general museums in the big cities, the art museum, the history museum, the whatever. In Chicago, we have probably six museums, six major museums. So then you go to second tier, third tier down, you'll find little things like home of Buffalo Bill in Little Town, Iowa, or you know the Wild West Museum in some little town out west. There's of course Deadwood and Tombstone, but there's other towns. So anyway, you can write to these museums and ask for fan pack, which again does not. You cannot just say give me a fan pack because A, that's rude, but B, a lot of these guys don't understand what a fan pack is. So you have to say I collect this, and you can say I collect fan packs, but you can say fan packs are anything a company will send me, basically, and you can describe for them something inexpensive that they don't mind giving, that they have a lot of in their gift shop, uh, but just gives you an idea. So museums, you can everything from them. What I've got in the past, I've gotten maps of the museum, which describe each gallery and show the galleries, and they might send brochures about their exhibits, current exhibits they have, um, well, membership brochures. They might send those. Uh, what else? I'm trying to remember. But then they might go into like little better brochures, like pamphlets, which include more information about the museum, more information about the exhibits, who started them, and there's all sorts of museums. You can do art museums, which might send you some postcards of the paintings or sculptures. You can do history museums. I keep talking postcards, but that's because they're most common. They might send you postcards of animals of their museum of natural history, or of something in their town if they're about uh, a local museum. Uh, and then there's the odd ones, like Museum of, I don't know, Viewmaster Museum. You can think of anything, and pretty much someone's opened a museum somewhere for it. The little ones like that don't. You're going to have a lesser return rate, but you might have better returns. Now, what I mean by that is the smaller I talked about earlier might not be able to afford it, but the ones that do it think, oh wow, this is a nice thing to do, and I'm going to send out this to them. So, just a general idea. Let's see what else. I've gotten hats. I've gotten water bottles. Let's see what else. What else? I'm sorry. I'm giving myself ideas while I'm talking. Uh, so you just never know what you can get from the museums. I did Indiana, and it turned out their museum was part of 5 different museums. So they sent me brochures and stuff about the 5 different museums. So it's books I've gotten, of course. Hats, I don't think I've gotten too many from museums. I think one or two. But it's just an idea. If you have a particular love, like car museums, I did a bunch of car museums. Return rate wasn't the greatest. I probably got 20% maybe returns on them. But the ones I did get were really nice. One sent me a big old book of history of automobiles. I mean, this was a big, heavy book, like a coffee table book. And I can only imagine, of course, back then, the big thing in fanback videos where you're like, oh, they paid $18 to send this to me, and it's worth this much. Well, I don't do that anymore. But they probably spent a good bit of postage. I think it was UPS or FedEx. But anyway, so that's basically it. Any kind of museum you like. If you like some of the odd ones I sent to the Museum of Sherlock Holmes in England. I sent to the Museum of, well, maybe a particular art in some country. Um, Sent to museums about people, like the Dali Museum, or like the artist Dali, the Buffalo Bill Museum, stuff like that. Some you'll get, like I said, you get response right away. Say, sorry, I don't have anything. Sorry, I can't afford to send you anything. Some will send you brochures about their museum. Some will send free admission, you know, depending on where they are or what you write. I've gotten plenty of free tickets, which I couldn't use because they were either too far away or the time, the expiration a year or 2 years down the road, they don't have it. You have no time to get there. But yeah, if you have something you love, try it at all the museums. Look up that what you call it? Man, my mind has gone blank. Look up that term in Google if you like dogs. Put dog museums, and you may find there are a lot more than you realize. So anyway, that's it for museums. Under 10 minutes. Keep it this way. Also because they're short one subjects, I'm able to keep it. So see you next time. May your mailboxes be full of whatever you collect and get those big boxes and fan packs.